What's up, guys? Welcome back in NPC Podcast. We got you here first. And exciting news coming up in a couple days. Fernando Mendoza will officially be a Raider. Lakers playoffs. Woohoo! Sneaky Lakers. And we're going to get a renewal of the latest rivalry that's been going on for many years. And probably one of the best ones in history. And definitely the best one in baseball, Giants-Dodgers. But we're going to start it off with Fernando Mendoza and the Las Vegas Raiders. The 2026 NFL Draft will begin on Thursday, and you already know the Raiders have the first overall pick, and everyone and their mamas knows that Fernando Mendoza is going to be selected first overall. Mendoza is going to be that quarterback to come in and compete with Kirk Cousins, even though the Raiders have said the plan is to make them learn under Cousins and, Cousins be that bridge quarterback while Mendoza develops in the background. But it could be one of those things that Mendoza comes in and you just have to start him because he's showing it at practice, mini camps, and until we get into training camp, he's showing that he's just, ready for the moment, ready to be an NFL quarterback, and he beats out Kirk Cousins. One interesting thing was yesterday, GM John Spytek did come on and say that the best man's going to win the job. And who knows? I don't know what to take much of that just because Spytek in the past has came out and, doesn't give a straight answer like GMs should always do. That's just the way they handle media. Yeah, he just said best man for the job, but who knows if he's just saying that because they asked him the question or he's saying that because they changed their mind about Mendoza. But either or, we're in a win-win situation. Mendoza starts, great for us. Kirk Cousins starts, veteran quarterback. He knows how to run the Kubiak offense. He knows the ins and outs, and he's going to make our offense that much better. And if he does struggle, we're going to see Mendoza, week 8? Like week 8 through week 10, something like that. But Mendoza comes in, and he's just steals that job from him. We just know he's ready, and that's going to be good news for us because we've been waiting for this quarterback for a long time, that future quarterback, probably ever since they let go of Derek Carr. And Mendoza's going to come in, and he's going to give everything he got, that work ethic, that football IQ, the toughness, just making his teammates better, both on and off the field. That's what makes him special, and that's what separates him from the rest of this class. But the most important thing is make sure you follow what you go with in terms of Mendoza. If you want him to sit, make him sit. If you want him to battle it out, battle it out. But we can't have this mix-up of, all right, Tom Brady says this while Kubiak thinks this, and then we got John Spytek in the middle and this and that. No, whoever's the final decision maker, that's who they're going to roll with. That's who you should roll with. And the other guys, that's why they hired him. Do your job. He does his job, and don't let it get in that way of building something special here in Las Vegas. And another thing about the draft, I have a feeling the Raiders are going to want to move up from their second round pick late into the first round. If they find that player or that defensive tackle or that wide receiver they like, which I don't think they should take a wide receiver, but say a defensive player they like and it's up for the grabs, I could see them moving in between like the 26th to 31st range and taking that, defensive tackle or defensive end or someone they like, I could see them doing that. So that's going to be something interesting to keep your eye on. But the most important thing about Thursday night is we're going to finally get our quarterback. And there's a lot of good feelings around Raider Nation with us. You already know. But let's move into my other team, the Los Angeles Lakers. They're in the playoffs right now, taking on the Houston Rockets. KD-less Houston Rockets. KD's nursing a knee injury, and I don't think he's going to come back just in time like today for game 2. And I expect the Lakers to win. They did say he was a game-time decision, but I just don't believe he's going to play. He's going to take those extra days they give him now between right now and then when they get back to Houston. I believe the next game will be Friday night. And I don't know why they do that. Even like they played on Saturday and they're only playing right now on Tuesday. But KD, I think he's going to get that extra few days. And I think he will come back in the series. I don't think it's that severe of an injury to keep him out the whole first round, but you never know with these. But I think they're going to give him that extra few days. Once they get back to Houston, he's going to ramp it up. As far as the series goes, I don't see the Lakers losing this one, even if KD would have been playing, just because they shown in the regular season they could beat this team. This team don't have a true point guard, and they can't lean everything on KD, man. Lakers did a good job in the regular season of making sure, like, they get the ball out of his hands, double team, just that sort of stuff. Now that he's down, he's not going to be 100% even if he comes back. And who knows? Maybe this could Austin Reeves come back. They already ruled out Luka in the first round, but he could be a potential player to come back as well in the second round. But if KD comes back, it just makes it interesting. I think it'll be like 6 games, maybe 7. But without KD, I see the Lakers, 5, 6 games. That's about it. But the one thing I'll say is technically, or not technically, I do not want to see Luka back in the playoffs just because let it rest, man. Hamstrings are a weird kind of injury where any little thing could ramp it back up, and you just to make it worse, maybe you tear off the bone. You know, we don't know how deep this strain was at first, but it's been almost it's gonna be about a month if he plays in the second round. And he did get treatment all the way in Europe, so who knows? Maybe that treatment, now with all this next new technology, these shots that they're probably taking, maybe. But the thing I don't want to see is him re-aggravate the injury, make it worse, and then come next season where we got the right guys, we got a better squad, a more rounded group around Luka that makes it better for our chances to win next year, and then he's out the first month, 2 months of the season. That's something I don't want to see because this could linger all the way till next season, and you don't know, just let it get healthy because I never believed that the Lakers could win a championship, even with Luka and Austin Reeves, with all our guys healthy. I just don't think we have enough defense to stop the top teams like the Thunder, the Spurs, even like the Timberwolves or the Nuggets. I don't think we could beat those teams in a 7-game series. But that's me. That's just me. So I know my Laker fans can be mad out there, but honest. Always gonna keep it a buck. But for this series, I believe the Lakers gonna move on to the second round, which we're probably gonna play the Thunder even at full strength. We couldn't beat the Thunder even in the regular season. But let's get to it. The most anticipating probably rivalry that every baseball fan looks forward to: the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Their series starts today in Oracle Park, the best park in the world. Nah, just the best park in MLB. But we got a matchup today between Landon Roop and I believe is Glass now going today for that. I'm not sure. I haven't really checked up on, but I know Otani's going on Wednesday, and this is going to be another proven moment for the Giants early on. They've been struggling all year, and who knows? Maybe this could be a series where it could be like they play a better team and they win it. But one thing they can do, you can't get swept by the Dodgers at home. You just can't do it. Take 2 out of 3. I'll live with 2 out of 3. Sweep, even better. But 2 out of 3. I think the one game, just because the pitching matchup is tomorrow, our worst pitcher against Otani. And who knows? We got a couple players from the Dodgers down, take advantage of that. But the Giants have to put it all together. So when we've been winning, the bat's been hot, the pitching's been all right, and the defense been all right. And when we've been losing. Defense not there, the hitting's not there, the bullpen's not there, the starting pitching's not there. We just have to put it all together and hopefully, get the bats going, the bullpen going, the starting pitching going, all as a unit. And that's when, a team's dangerous when they have it all together. And the one crazy stat going into this series is the all-time record between the Dodgers and Giants, it's even. Dating back to the days in New York, it's even. That's unheard of in any rivalry or any like two teams going at it in any sport. And that's just crazy to me. But the time to panic is not here. It's still early on. My first assessment in the regular season for MLB is always on Mother's Day, and then we go further into the end of June and into the All-Star break. But not time to panic, but we do got to play better baseball, and we'll see. Go out to the park and see some of the greats play, both teams. Of course, you have Otani, and then for the Giants, you have like Devers who has to step it up. Adames has to step it up, and we got good pitching. Otani, again, on one side. Logan Webb's going to pitch in this series, and even Glasnow's a good piece to watch. Just good baseball all around, I'm a baseball fan. I don't like the Dodgers. I have a little towards hate to them. Just keep it baseball-wise, hate towards them. But I like seeing the stars play, and they're packed with stars. Like Kyle Tucker, too. I seen him, develop in AAA, AA, and I used to watch him locally. Another good player. And, just good baseball around. Keep it up. But remember, the most important thing this week, the NFL Draft Thursday. Don't miss it. Fernando Mendoza is going to have Raider Nation rocking with that first overall pick. Lakers going to take down the Rockets, but not win the championship. And Dodgers Giants coming at you. That's one that's going to get heated all over. Thank you guys for tuning in and enjoy your rest of the week. God bless and go have fun.